everything you need to know about transforming your physique as a vegan. Now, I just want to preface this by saying this video is only if you're serious about this. If you're 50-50 about transforming your physique, if you're just looking, you're not sure yet, this isn't for you. And that's completely fine to feel that way, but this is if you're serious. So if you're serious, get a notepad, paper, or a pen, or anything to write down notes, because I'm going to be diving into everything you need to know. First things first is nutrition. Now, the main thing you need to understand is calories in versus calories out. That is the essence of weight loss. An essence of transforming your physique is understanding calories in, calories out. It's not about diet. It's not about eating certain foods or not. It's about the calories that you are consuming and making sure that you are at a deficit if you are looking to lose weight. Now, lucky for you, I have a free guide on how to do this, link in the description box down below. So go download that guide and then pause this video, go download that guide and then come back once you have your calories, once you have your macros, because I have it laid out exactly how to calculate both of that. So now, once you have your calories, once you have your macros, this is what we're going to do. You need to learn how to track your foods. And in order to track your foods, you need a weighing scale to measure the foods. So if you don't have a weighing scale, make sure that's the first thing you buy, because you can't do this without a weighing scale. Once you have a weighing scale, you need to get a food tracking app. I use MyFitnessPal. I've always used MyFitnessPal, but there's a ton out there. Find out which one you like. I obviously recommend MyFitnessPal. It's free, you don't have to pay for it, and it's pretty simple to use. So once you download MyFitnessPal, I have videos on how to track your food, how I track my food, and I have it on the screen right now. So go check those videos out. That'll give you a good little guide on how I do it. But that is, if not, I would say the steepest learning curve is how to track your food, how to scan barcodes, how to add it into your log. Once you know how to do that, which I've done it in those videos, it's pretty simple to learn. That's all you need to know. You have your calories, you have a weighing scale, and you know how to track your food. Now, one thing you need to understand is you need to be cooking your own food. At least majority of the meals that you are cooking, you need to do. Because if you're constantly eating out, if you are eating your parents' cooking, someone else's cooking, you can't really track your foods. You don't know how much of what that they're going to be using. So you need to learn how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, that's fine. Just learn how to cook. There is just no way around that. You need to learn how to cook your own food. That'll be pinnacle. That is the essence. That is the most important thing in this journey, is you cooking your own food, preparing your own meals, because if not, you're planning to fail. So you need to have a good understanding of cooking, of planning your meals out ahead. And once you learn how to track your foods, once you learn how to track your calories, everything else becomes way more easier. The foods that you should be eating, there's no such thing as good food or bad food. And it all depends on what kind of foods you like. Me, for example, I love my pasta, I love bread, I love rice, I love chickpeas, lentils. So I eat a combination of these things, and occasionally I do have mock meat, which is super high in protein. I make my own from wheat gluten, and I have a lot of recipes on these things. I'll have a playlist on screen right now. But yeah, once you have your calories, once you know how to do everything, it's just picking the foods that you like and eating it. And I have so many videos, full day of eating videos that you can check out. So you can, you have a guide on how to eat or what to eat to hit the calories that you need to be hitting. So that is nutrition. And that's the food side of things. In terms of water, this is such a underlooked side of transformation. You need to be drinking at least 3 to 4 liters of water every single day. And I know it's hard, and I know that most people say that they are, but you're not. If you look at how much 4 liters of water is, it's a lot of water. So one way I do this is by making it easier for me to drink water. I have bottles filled up, I buy bottles, and even putting sugar-free cordial in my water to make it taste better. Anything that you can do to make sure that you are drinking a lot more water and making water more enjoyable, you should be doing. So you have your water, you have your nutrition, which is the food side of things. And when it does come to dieting, you are going to be at a deficit, So you're going to be eating less than you need for maintenance, which means that sometimes you may feel hungry, and that's fine. And that's where, whenever I felt like snacking or whenever I felt like I wanted to eat something, that's where diet sodas came in handy. Diet Coke, Pepsi Max, zero sugar Sunkist. Anything zero sugar is a game changer. There's nothing bad for you. The sweeteners aren't harmful. There's been a ton of studies done on this. There's nothing harmful in those sweeteners, but the only thing that they're good for, I mean, not the only thing, but they're extremely beneficial if you're trying to lose weight and you need to curb your cravings. And also things like sugar-free maple syrup, using sweeteners in your coffee. All of these things are amazing. Sweeteners are amazing, so make the most of sweeteners. A good diet, it shouldn't even feel like a diet. A good diet is something that doesn't feel like a diet and that is sustainable for the rest of your life. So a good diet is a diet that works for you, around the foods that you like to eat. So pick the foods that you like to eat and then just make healthier versions of them, low calorie versions of them. And like I said, I have a whole playlist of recipes that I love that you can go and watch. So now that we have nutrition looked after, let's talk about training. Now, the program that I like to follow is anything that you train your body 2 times a week. So you have your upper-lower split, which is also on my website. If you want to check it out, the exact training plan that I followed, you can check that out. Or you can do a push-pull leg split, or you can do a full body split, which I also have on my website, the exact program that I follow. So training, just make sure that all you need is even four days a week. Minimum 3 days a week, but 4 days a week is fine in the gym. You can hit upper, lower 4 days a week, and that ensures that you are hitting every single muscle at least twice a week. I would say, in my opinion, that is the best way to progress. You're getting enough stimulus, especially as a natural, not taking any steroids. Getting in as much volume as you can is key. So that's training. And in terms of cardio, I honestly didn't do any cardio because I knew that if I started cardio, it was going to be hard for me to maintain. The only cardio that I did is steps, walking. Start off with, 8,000 steps and then get up to 10,000 steps. Try to get at least 8 to 10,000 steps every single day. I would highly recommend getting a tracker, a fitness tracker that tracks the amount of steps that you take. And honestly, that is the only cardio you need to do. That is the only cardio where I don't feel dead afterwards, and it makes me feel good. Just going for a walk with my dog, or just going for a walk somewhere. It's beautiful, doesn't feel like cardio, but it is, and these steps adds up. So go for a walk, 15-20 minute walk every single day. Just ensure that you are hitting 10,000 steps every single day, and that's the only cardio that I would recommend. I'm not a fan of doing cardio in the gym. Why would you want to do cardio in the gym when you can just go for a nice walk outside? So that's the training side of things. And obviously, when it comes to training, you really want to focus on time and attention, really feeling that mind-muscle connection and slowing down your movements. And try to get stronger. I know as you're deficit, you're cutting, try to get stronger. That's not an excuse to lift light weights. Still try to push yourself, try to beat yourself every week. You should be getting stronger every week. Because you're going to go through transformation. You want to get stronger. You want to build muscle. And the way you can build muscle is by lifting heavier. Obviously, as safe as you can, but still try to push yourself. High reps, low reps, it honestly doesn't matter, a mixture of both. Like I said in my program, there's a mixture of both high reps and low reps. One isn't better than the other, especially for cutting or bulking. The training does not change. You should be training always like you're bulking, even if you're cutting. So that's the mindset I want you to have, is that you're trying to put on muscle. Even though you're cutting, you can put on muscle. I do believe that you can put on muscle even on a cut, so push yourself. So now that the training side of things is taken care of, let's talk about supplements. If you downloaded my free guide, I have it right there. All the supplements that I take, all the supplements that I recommend, and these are the supplements that I take every single day. And not just because I'm vegan. Even if you're not vegan, these are supplements that you should be supplementing with every single day. And you can get these from foods, but why would you want to? I would just rather know that I am getting my supplements than just guessing that I am getting them from foods. Now, the bodybuilding side of things, the supplements that I would recommend are creatine. Creatine is the most studied supplement there is, the most researched, and honestly, the only supplement that actually works. So it's super cheap. It doesn't matter which one you get creatine, get the cheapest one you can find, 5 milligrams a day. You don't have to do a loading phase, you don't have to do any of that. 5 milligrams of creatine a day, which is roughly a teaspoon of creatine. Mix it in your water, doesn't matter when you have it, just make sure that you have it every single day. I have it in my smoothie just so it doesn't taste like anything. I just put in a teaspoon of it in my smoothie, and that's it. That's done. So creatine, pre-workout, optional. It does. Caffeine is a strong drug. I want you to be careful with caffeine. Don't have it every single day. If you do want to take pre-workout or some sort of caffeine supplement before you work out, I would highly recommend caffeine cycling, which means not taking it every single day, but taking it on days where you really need it, like when you're training chest or when you're training legs. Because what will happen is your body's going to get too tolerant of caffeine, and you'll need more and more the more tolerant your body is of caffeine. It's a powerful drug. It was actually banned in the Olympics until 2004 because it's performance enhancing. So you want to be really careful, and to get the most out of caffeine, you should not be taking it every single day. I take it maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and I really try to limit my caffeine whenever I can by things like drinking decaf coffee, not drinking coffee, or limiting the amount of caffeine I use throughout the week in other ways. Because even Pepsi Max has caffeine, 35 milligrams of caffeine, and these little things adds up. So make sure that you are super careful with caffeine. Protein powder, vegan protein powder. This is also optional. I don't have it every single day, but it is super beneficial for getting in your protein. Just makes it easier. You can just get your protein from food, which it's easy to do, or you can just add protein powder in your morning smoothie. That's what I do. It makes it taste better, the chocolate one that I have. But I'm going to emphasize, you don't need protein powder at all. You don't need protein powder. It is optional. You can easily get your protein from food, but if you are, rushing on time, if you work, if you're a student, protein powder is just a beneficial thing. It's easier to get protein in with protein powder. So that's the supplement side of things taken care of. But obviously you have things like ashwagandha, which is also something that I wouldn't recommend every single day. It does help with sleep. And I honestly only take it on days where I really feel like I need it. Maybe I'm stressing out a lot one day and it really helps me calm myself down. But ashwagandha, it works. It's powerful. So use it sparingly. Use it on days where you really need. If you use it too much, you would feel side effects of just feeling, emotionally numb, which is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to calm you down. But sometimes it's a bit too much. It calms you down a bit too much where you don't feel anything. And that may sound scary. It's really not that bad, but give it a go. You have your nutrition sorted, you have your training sorted. I would recommend following a plan. Like I said, I have plans on my website on sale right now if you want to try, or if you have another plan, follow a plan. Follow a well-structured plan. Don't just go into the gym every single day not knowing what to do. Find a plan and follow it. And follow it for a long time. I would say follow it for 6 months minimum for you to be able to see results from a particular plan. Run a plan over and over again. If you buy my plan, run it back to back. And what you're going to see is you're going to see yourself get stronger and stronger every single week. So follow a well-structured plan. You have your nutrition in check, have your supplements in check, and the last thing that I would say is lifestyle. People always ask me what is the best way to raise the testosterone levels, what is the most optimal way, is there any supplement they can take to get boosted testosterone? Honestly, it's lifestyle. If you're eating healthy, training hard, and the last most important thing is sleeping right. If you're sleeping right, if you're doing all of these three things, your testosterone levels are naturally going to be high. They're going to be at their peak. So sleep is one of the most important things that's often overlooked when it comes to fitness, bodybuilding, muscle building, anything in general, is a performance enhancing drug. So making sure that you are getting in at least 7 hours of sleep every single night, sleeping at the same time every single night, waking up at the same time every single morning, that is going to ensure that you have the best results possible. And I know that if you're young, you're going to go out, you're going to, just try to have fun, and that's okay. But think about how serious this is to you. You can still go out, you can still have fun, and obviously I'm super against drinking. Drinking's fine. I would say every now and then. Drinking, when I say drinking, I mean having 2, 3 drinks. If you're getting drunk every single weekend, that's, you're not serious. Alcohol is one of the most harmful things that you can put in your body during a transformation phase or in general. I'm not against drinking. I I've had, I do drink occasionally, but I try to avoid getting drunk. I try to avoid having more than 3 drinks in a particular time because you're not going to be able to train properly the next morning. It's going to affect recovery. It's going to affect your muscle building process, and it's going to affect your hormones. It lowers your testosterone levels, and why would you want to do that after putting in so much work with your diet and training? You don't want to ruin all of that with just one night of heavy drinking. So go out, have fun. You can still have fun. Have your diet sodas, Coke Zero when you go out, and maybe have a drink or 2 or 3, but know how to control yourself. The main thing is going to be discipline on this transformation. You need to make sure that you are disciplined enough when you go out to eat, saying no to certain foods. When you go out with your friends to drink, saying no to alcohol after a particular time. You need to build this discipline because if you build this discipline and control everything that you're going through, control everything that goes in your body, control your circumstances as much as you can, you're going to succeed, not just in fitness, but in life and in every other area of your life. The discipline that you learn from fitness is going to automatically apply to every single aspect of your life: relationship, career, lifestyle, everything. So learn this discipline. You need to know when to say no. And you don't have to be a social hermit. You don't have to always, say no to going out and stuff. Go out as much as you can. Enjoy life because at the end of the day, you're doing this to live a healthy life and you want to enjoy this life. So I'm not saying don't have fun. Just know how to have controlled fun. Know when to control yourself. Know when to limit yourself. Don't get drunk. And yeah, that's honestly it. This is everything you need to know to get started to transform your physique. And as I said, all the links are in the description box down below. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up in the comments down below or on Instagram, and I hope this helps.